Do I have to give? Hold on. Do I have to give a whole sentence, or would you say one word?
Just say it.
I would do football. I would do music, or I would do book reviews.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, if you could make a magazine, what would it be based on?
Okay, that's a really interesting question because actually, when I was younger, I did actually make my own magazine. I was interested in cinema and black film and black actors and black actresses, and I felt that there wasn't really a magazine that addressed those issues, so I actually made one. It was very expensive. It cost me £2,000. I put it on a credit card that I don't think I've still paid for, that I shouldn't admit to that in public. And it was called Film Days, and it was a really interesting project. I mean, I have worked on other magazines. I've worked on the launch of a black men's magazine called Untitled, and that was interesting, watching something go from just an idea in a meeting with lots of people around the table to an actual printed publication that was in shops like W.H. Smith. So, but if I was going to do one now, I'd probably do one about school actually. I think that there's lots of issues about school because I've got a Twitter account and I follow lots of different teachers that tweet about school, and I think that a fun magazine about school for students where they could actually see that learning can be a bit more fun and you can do some interesting things with it and go interesting places would be much better. So I'd probably do that.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. If I would make a magazine, it would be based on fashion, music, or normal life, because they're interesting.
I would make a fashion magazine, a music magazine, and a sports magazine. Because I think they're what people would buy the most.
If I was to make a magazine, I think I'd pick either a music magazine, a sports magazine and a fashion magazine because I think they're most relevant to today's society.
I went through a phase of buying a magazine every week, so I think I'd make a music magazine because that's the sort of thing that I'm into, so I think it's quite a popular magazine for people to buy. And also maybe a makeup magazine because that's sort of the stuff that I'm interested in, and maybe something to do with like books for like young adult fiction.
Okay, thank you.
If I was to pick 3 subjects, I think they would be animal, lifestyle and music because they're what my interests are based on, so I have more of an idea of what the conventions are and I'll be able to portray them better.
I would base my magazine on technology, cars, or like a rap magazine because they all interest me and I all like that kind of stuff.
If I had to make 3 magazines, I would do a beauty magazine, a sports magazine and a music magazine.
Okay, if I could make a magazine, I'd either do a fishing magazine, a technology magazine, or a magazine based on education.